Beneath the restless surface, the ocean dreams in colors of moonlit blue.
Tonight, the tide rises into fabric, sequins, and the blooming shapes of beauty. Welcome to Ocean Bloom, where the sea awakens in every step. Coral, pearl, and moonlight guide our muses into the deep.
First, the tide herself.
Marina wears the seal's own breath, soft, endless, and unapologetically full.
Crystals trace her curves like shells along the shoreline.
She is the tide, confident, alive, embracing every contour.
Moonlight crowns her steps as the sea begins to bloom. And with her, the coral awakes. The first wave recedes, making room for fire beneath the water.
Coraline carries reefs along her skin, bold as a storm-lit current.
Every curve a sanctuary. Every thread a coral branch. She is not a splash. She is the reef itself. Beyond the reef, moonlight dances on restless waves. Luna carries the shimmer of night across the sea. Her silhouette glows like a tide kissed by starlight. Soft, bright, and perfectly full, she is the ocean's favorite secret. In her wake, wonder and the promise of more.
Pearl rises, wrapped in sea glass and quiet strength. And from the horizon, the guardians arrive. Tide wears the sea breeze in tailored lines. Calm on the surface, wild waters in his eyes. Reef follows with depths no map can measure. His suit glimmers like sunlight threading through the reef. Strong, precise, yet touched by the sea's magic.
Moon brings the midnight tide, deep, mysterious, and endless.
Every step is a moonlit swell. Currents collide, not to clash, but to create harmony.
They stand as guardians of the bloom.
The tide finds its wanderer.
Two bodies, one rhythm, ocean and shore. Coral and reef, bold and unshaken.
Together, they guard the living colors below. Night and moon spill gently across the water.
Their orbits cross, leaving trails of silver light.
And in the center, peace.
Her curves hold quiet strength, like a sheltered bay.
The sea blooms in many shapes, all worthy of its light.
Currents, reefs, and moonbeams share the same tide.
Nothing here stands alone. Everything flows together.
Beauty is not a single size. It is a tide that welcomes all shores.
And the ocean invites you too.
The bloom prepares for its brightest tide. The tide returns, richer than before.
Every step, a wave. Every shimmer, a story.
Coral surges with color, refusing to fade.
Here, fullness is celebrated. Here, every curve is a coastline.
Four faces of the same sea, each one essential.
And the guardians return, not to overshadow, but to stand beside.
Together, they are Ocean Bloom.
A living reef of fabric, bodies, and stories.
The tide rises, then gently returns to the deep.
Is the brightest color here.
Playfulness, like spray at the crest of a wave.
When the bloom fades from sight, the ocean still remembers.
And so does every heart it touched tonight.
From the quietest bay to the loudest wave, beauty is never one shape.
It blooms wherever bodies are allowed to be exactly what they are.
A single pearl, shaped by time and pressure, shines without apology.
So do we.
Thank you for diving into Ocean Bloom.